live. I will have one in a few days. But yeah, I just wanted to come live for a little while and hang out with you guys. It's Sunday around 4, so it's the time I usually go. And when you come into the live, if you could let me know how the reception is, give a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. It seems like my Wi-Fi has been a little like choppy lately, even though it looks like I have like full everything. But yeah, I just want to make sure everything is okay. Hey there, DVF and Hawkins Family Adventures and Carolyn. How's everybody doing? Hey, Brown Sugar, Frederica, Grand Rising to you as well. And P Green and Alita. Seems good. The Wi-Fi seems good. Thumbs up. Okay, thanks you guys. Diesel and Grease and Corinne, Paula, Bridget. How's everybody doing? We are well. Ruby was asleep, but now she heard me talking, so now she's up. Yeah. We'll see what she does. We'll see what she's up to. Oh, and there's people walking by the van, so now she's got to go say hi to them. But how's everybody doing? I'm going to do my best to keep up with the comments. And thanks for the thumbs up when you come in. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You said my hair looks good. I did some different things with my hair. I did a few layers and yeah, a few other things. I might show if I'm not feeling shy about it. I went live on Patreon earlier and showed off my new do, but yeah. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone coming through. You're watching from the beginning this time, Carol. Nice. Yeah. I'm still in the Pacific Northwest, but you guys, I'm going to my first van fest. I'm going to my first van fest. I've gone to some van life meetups, but I'm going to my first van fest next weekend. So that's exciting. Woohoo! I'm a little nervous though. I'm a little nervous. Melanie said, am I busy traveling? Well, I'm busy getting ready for the Van Fest. I am going to be selling some lip balm. Oh, you're welcome. You got your sticker. I'm a cruisin'. Nice. Yeah, I just mailed out a third batch a couple days ago. That's one thing keeping me busy. Is I just mailed out the third batch. So I think I'm pretty much caught up with the stickers. Anybody that got me an envelope. Why am I nervous? Where's the Van Fest? Nothing to be nervous about. Oh, it's like thanks. You said don't be nervous, just be me. Well, I think it'll be a lot of fun, but I'm nervous because I'm used to having a lot of alone time lately. Hi Anita, Louise Organics. I'll be popular at the Van Fest, Becky. I don't know. It's in Coombs, British Columbia. That's where it is. So I'll report back. I'll let you guys know. I don't know if I'm going to film there or not, but yeah, social anxiety. Yeah, but I think I'll be fine. It's just I think I'll be fine. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. Um it's just something new for me. Although I did go to 2 meetups recently, van meetups, and so that was exciting. Somebody reached out and invited me to one of them, and it was while I was on the Oregon coast. And so I went to that, and there were about 75 people. And so that was fun. I met some people there. That was really cool. So that was a very positive experience. And then I went from there to another one. It was like an 8-hour drive away. It's a smaller group that I've been to before, so that was exciting. So I'm feeling good. This is going to be bigger. It's got like vendors and music, and it's like a festival. So yeah, that's a big deal for me. But if you guys have been following my channel or watched the live, I think in early January, I was saying one of my things this year is I'm wanting to connect more. So I wanting to connect, get out of my comfort zone. Kind of solo travel is very much my comfort zone, but I'm wanting to connect more and hang out more and say yes to opportunities more. So I'm really trying to stick to that. And Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that. It's next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah. Yeah. Hi, yeah, think of all the friends I'll make. Well, it takes me a long time to make a friend. Yeah. I'm going, it's the West Coast Van Fest. Yeah. And I think, yeah, it's being put on by Chrome and Amanda, I believe. I'm not exactly sure of all the details, but a Patreon member reached out and said they were going and invited me. So I'm like, sure, let's go. So hopefully I'll meet up with her there. And yeah, I'm making connections and I don't know. So I made some lip balm though to sell. And I made some of it. I'm gonna have a blast. Yeah, I know. So I've been watching some of his videos recently, and they're pretty cool. I was like, okay, it looks fun. It sounds like once I'm in there, I can't really leave, so that's some of the anxiety. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, yeah, cat lady. Somebody mentioned a while ago on my channel, I think if I had ever seen any of her videos, and I think I watched one a long time ago, but I'm just excited to make some connections and meet her and Chrome and yeah, you know, it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. So yeah, out of my comfort zone for sure, and I will report back to you guys. I might film some of it. I'm not sure yet. Um we'll see how that goes. But I am selling lip balm. I'm still working on the labels. And I'm gonna sell, I just have 20 of the wild berry and 20 of the forest mint. And so those will be for sale there. And if there's any left over after the Van Fest, I'll put them up on the website. And I'll put the website back on the channel, or I'll make like a post about it. I'm thinking I'll make some videos. I'll at least take some pictures. I gotta like make sure that's okay with everybody first. So I have to like make some like have some conversations about that, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah. So this is really fun though. Um, yeah, it's a simple lip balm and I'm excited about this. And I'll show you guys how I'm making it on the next video. There'll be a video in a couple days and I'll show you how I'm doing it in case anybody wants to make their own lip balm. I'll show you what I put in it and the ratios and the process. So I've made one of the batches, but I have to make the other batch. The ingredients are rosehip oil, which is what I use on my face, rosehip oil, cocoa butter wafers, and some beeswax to help solidify it, and then a little bit of fragrance oil, which is like an essential oil. It has like further steps in the processing, but it's basically a couple drops of a more processed essential oil. So yeah, those are the ingredients. Um, oh, thank you, Nicola Blanton. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jason. You said I'm amazing. You guys are amazing too. Oh, Tina, you said, is it in my cookbook? I can do, oh, I could also write up the recipe. So I did, I'm going to be putting out, I wanted to announce this too. I opened up another tier on memberships for people that are interested. Um, and I'm going to be posting recipe cards there, printable recipe cards. So right now I'm just kind of collecting data. There's only like a couple members. So I'm just kind of launching that and getting it going. And it'll be monthly kind of notes and printable recipe cards. And that'll help. You guys are going to be helping me hold accountable because I have the cookbook completed except for like the amounts. When I cook, I don't write down amounts. So I'm having to go back and really think through each of the recipes. And I want to make sure that the stuff tastes good. So this way, every month there might be, maybe I don't have a set number, but I'm thinking around 3 or 4 recipe cards, and you guys can print them out and then keep them as collectibles. And so you'll be gradually building a cookbook. And then when it's all completed, I'll have it all complete with the amounts and everything. And that way, I can put that and compile it into a final cookbook if that works better. If people that are interested, there's a lot of interest in the cookbook. So I wanted to kind of get going and offer something for you guys. Because yeah, it's just slow going with the cookbook. And I can absolutely put this recipe in a recipe card. And then eventually that'll go into the cookbook. Um, you said hi from Chile, New Zealand. Hello. Chile, New Zealand. That sounds nice. Hawkins family, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I like the eye. I can't read what it says. Something. There's a little eye. Oh, I can't. Something. Thank you for the super chat. Maybe I need better reading glasses. Hey, David. Welcome back. I had a live on Patreon this morning. So 2 lives today. Ruby went up in the front. She was back here. And now she went up. And I have the AC on. So she's up there. And I might turn the AC off. Can you guys hear it in the background? Is it like a lot of background noise? Yeah, thanks. You're saying hit the like button. Believe what you see. Said hello from the North Carolina mountains. Nice. Oh, and Stacy Wagner, hello from Wasilia, Alaska. I was really hoping to get up there. I don't think it's gonna work out for me. No noise. Okay, good. Have a blessed day as well. No noise. No, can't hear the noise, Ford man. Okay. I don't want to rush Alaska. That's the thing. I don't want to rush. And I'm gonna be in New England in the fall. So I feel like timing wise, I don't know. So I probably won't make it this year. We'll see. We'll see. But that's my thoughts. Thank you for the book recommendation, Kristen Hannah. You're reading on our trip tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little further along. Maybe like page, I don't know, 55 if I had to guess, maybe even page 60. And it's getting interesting. They're like homesteading up there. Oh, nice. 7 Smiles. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Welcome to Ruby Treats. So Ruby Treats, there'll be like photos of her and things like that. Eventually, I'm working towards a calendar, Ruby calendar. So you guys are helping with that. And then there's the roadside notes and recipe cards. That's where I'll be putting the recipe cards. Yeah. No like button, only a heart. I think you double tap. You can double tap to like the live. Thank you, Jolie. Reed, you said happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Sometime soon, definitely, Stacy. Alaska sometime soon. And who knows? Maybe I'll decide to go in the winter. I don't know. I'll show you guys. I actually had some stitches. They're on my head right here. I had like a thing, like something removed. Nothing major, but so I do have 4 stitches. So I've been hanging around this area, kind of finishing up some final things. It was like a cyst. So I had that taken out. And then I have to have the stitches removed. After Van Fest, I'm going like this with my like sewed up head. And then I have the stitches removed, and then I'll be a little more freed up. So as much as I love the Pacific Northwest, I might end up staying in this area for a while because I just love it this time of year. I mean, it's hard to beat. It's cool at night. It doesn't get too hot. It's not raining right now. And the wildfires haven't started yet. It's like pretty ideal. However, I'm also restless to get out and on the road. I do a lot of driving, but like out from the Pacific Northwest kind of driving. So I don't really know, but I am aiming to be in New England in the fall. I do know that. Yeah. You'll get a Ruby calendar? Nice. Yeah, totally. I'm going to do a Ruby calendar. I was going to do one last year and I just didn't, for 2026, and I made 1 copy and I just never spent the money to order them. So I think maybe what I'll do is see who's interested and I'll do like a pre-order and then mail them out like that way. could work. Just so I can gauge more correctly, like the demand, like who's interested, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh, thanks. Yeah, David, you answered the question. Thanks. It's perfect here in the Pacific Northwest. Yes, Tara, absolutely. You can see Ruby. Yeah, she's up here. Rubes. Well, I don't want to disturb her because she's resting. We have gone to I met my steps goal. We've gone to 2 different PARKs. She's she's keeping an eye on things. Yeah. Keeping an eye on things. You guys like the curtains too? The new curtains here? Yeah, Rubes is there. She was asleep back on the bed, and hopefully she'll take another rest. We've walked, I think, 4.5 miles today. Good to see you too, Rhonda. And the Pacific Northwest is super van friendly. Yep. That's why I'm like not in a rush to leave this area, except that I'm restless. That's the only reason. And I'm like, well, restless for what though? I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how the wind blows. Anita, you said you're in Woodinville, Washington? Nice. I'm not sure where that is. Woodinville, Washington. What part of Washington? You asked what state did I grow up in? I grew up, I don't know. I've been all over. I've grew up between the East Coast and the West Coast, like pretty equally, like most of my childhood. Actually, yeah, pretty equally, East Coast and West Coast. I've been out on the West Coast since 2013. What breed is Ruby? Ruby is Weimaraner, cattle dog, basset hound, and then 6 other things. But those are like the top 3. Yeah. Come to Cape Cod in the fall? I might I'm hoping to be like around there. Yeah. Yeah, the Pacific Northwest is nice. Right, there we go, Jennifer. My stitches will be an icebreaker with folks at Van Fest. I know, right? I'm hoping that they're kind of like hidden a little bit. Yeah. And I have a new do. I did a side shave. Anyway, I wasn't going to show that, but there it is. Yeah. Lisa, you said hello from Portland, Oregon. Hello. Yeah, Rubes. Oh, here she comes. You want to get back up on the bed, Ruby? There she goes. All right. I think she's going to take a nap now. You like the curtains? Yeah, I'm still getting used to the ones back here. I have the window covers up there because they insulate a little bit, and they kind of get caught. Like when I'm making the bed, I did pull the curtain rod down once, but most of the time they're pretty good. Oh, and I have to like get this thing fixed. This door, the front of the drawer fell off, so I gotta fix that. See, it's like taped on right now, so that's something. And I love this curtain. I like the curtains too. Yeah. Yeah, doggy TV, right? I know I think she got bored. There wasn't enough action for her outside. She was like, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Phoenix. Hi, Alberto. Couldn't I take orders and then have them made the calendar? That's what I'm thinking, Tina. Like see who's interested and take orders and then do it that way. Yeah, rather than being like, okay, I think 100 will sell and I'll order 100. Yeah. Hi, Catherine. A very wet night in Ireland. That sounds actually quite pleasant. That's cool. Thanks for saying hi all the way from Ireland. And thank you for being part of the channel for so long. You like the curtains? Good. Denise, you said, hope you had a nice week. I hope you had a nice weekend too. Oh, and I'm going to have some hats for sale at the Van Fest. I'm going to have some hats for sale. I'll have some t-shirts, maybe some sweatshirts, and maybe like 10 crocheted hats and the lip balm and a couple other ideas. Just kind of like some small crafts, nothing big, but yeah. Anybody in here going to be there? Yeah, 10,000 steps, maybe even a little more. I'm going to scroll down. You're in Conway, Arkansas? Alrighty. Conway, Arkansas. That's cool. 45 minutes from Seattle, says Anita. I'm going to scroll down. You're watching from Pacific City. I keep saying I'm going to scroll down and then I'm like reading. I'm scrolling all the way down. I don't want to get too far behind. Okay. I do have my plaque up, Stacy, you see? Yeah. I'm so proud of that. There it is. You guys, that's you guys. That's not me, that's you. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Sister Sadie. Where's the Van Fest so we can meet you and buy from you? Oh, Tina. It's in Coombs, British Columbia. And it's West Coast Van Fest 2026, I think. And there's like a website and stuff. So I don't know. I'm just gonna be there, but that's how. Yeah. And I'll have 40 tubes. I'll have 40 tubes of lip balm. So yeah, there's two kinds. And yeah, check it out. I think it's gonna be a good time. I think that's gonna be a really good time. I've been seeing like the prep that's going into it, and I don't know, it's like my first Van Fest, you guys. Yeah, I haven't been to like a big festival in a long time, so it'll be fun. Naomi, you said hi from Oregon. Hello. And Cindy from Macon, Georgia. Thanks, Stacy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Olga. You said I'm the best. You're the best. Hey, Lady J. Good to see you. And Sherry from Tacoma, Washington. Hello, Miranda Jean. Phoenix, you said you love the hair, by the way. You always wanted to do a side shave, but never had the courage. I've been wanting to do it for like 10 years, and I don't know. I finally was just like, it's hair. Like, what, like, I don't know. I was like, I don't want to, like, get to the end of my life and be like, I wish I had done that, or like, I don't know, you know? Nope, Ruby, yeah, Ruby's here. Nope, now she went back to sleep. So yeah. Yep, I did a side shave. There's two sides. Actually, it's fun. I did like a French braid down the back. Anyway, you'll see more of it. I'm just doing a little peek right now. But yeah, that's cool. I did, Sister Sadie. I made lip balm. You're here in the UK. Hi, Karen. Welcome. There's two kinds. I mean, I wish you guys could smell them. This one is amazing. This is forest mint, and it's like a vanilla mint. And it smells like an Andes candy. It's amazing. And then this one is wild berry. And I don't know, it's just lip balm, and then that's like a paper tube and they push up. I am gonna print out some labels. I have a label already like ready to go, and I'm gonna print them out, and they're craft tubes, and they'll be $6 or two for 10. And I'm thinking I make a batch and put them up on the website at some point, or if there's leftovers from the Van Fest that don't sell, I'll put them up on the website. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. And I'm going to show how to make it in the next video. So there's that. And then I will put in the post on membership, I'll put the recipe card for it. So there's lots of ways to access it. Yeah. Hi, Lalid. You said hello from Eastern Kentucky. And Cheryl, hello from California. Are you still door dashing? Not as much, not nearly as much. Yeah, not nearly as much. I do a lot of content creation, and yeah, it's helping make ends meet. So I don't need to DoorDash as much. And that's one reason that I decided to move from the Honda Pilot into the Econoline because that's when the channel started doing a lot better. It was in the Honda Pilot and I went to the Ford Econoline. And although recently we've talked about it on videos, this van gets really good mileage, like 20 miles a gallon. So I actually could DoorDash and I don't want to lose my account. And you guys said you were interested in DoorDash videos. So yeah, we'll see. Hi, Magic Chicken. Melanie from Atlanta, hello. And Stella's RV Adventures. You're currently in Massachusetts. Nice. Thank you, Pam. You said I deserve it. You have enjoyed so much watching me as I grow. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's amazing. And that's, like I said, that's you guys. Why I had stitches. It was like a cyst, like a scalp, like a little knob on my head, and they just removed it, and it's nothing major. My dad had them, and I remember he told me about it, and so nothing serious. But they take it out, and there's 4 stitches on there. So you couldn't really see it the way I used to part my hair, but I'm wanting to part my hair different. So yeah. Anyway, that happened. Nothing major. I don't have some cool story like I tripped and like hit my head or like had some, I don't know. It's nothing that fancy. Yeah. Just had to take it out. And yep. How did Ruby get her name? Oh, hello from Aloha, Oregon. Nice. How did Ruby get her name? Well, I kind of went off the sounds. I was like, ooh, that's like, I was like, okay, what name am I like feeling for her? And I was like, something like, ooh, like, and I thought of Ruby. And then I realized later that, uh, it's my first son's name, the one that passed away. Her name is very similar. So I think subconsciously I was naming her after my first son. That passed away. Hello, 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 Stella. And Kyra. Hello, Rowan and Ruby. Good to see you again from Canada. Good to see you too. Redondo Beach. Yes. I've come to Redondo Beach. Yes. I haven't been recently, but yeah, I'd like to get down there. Jen Gem said, hi, Ruby. Here, we'll leave it like this so you guys can see her relaxing. You love my hair, Karen? Thanks. I know it's fun. It's something different. A little different. It's kind of neat. It's fun to wear the braid. I had a braid earlier. Your little dog Basil. Rudy says, Rudy, hi from Ventura, California. Our little dog Basil would love to meet Ruby. Nice. You said hello from boring old Oklahoma City. Oh, Susan. Oh, that's fun. You love the curtains. You'd love a calendar. Oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. You want to buy a mint one, Lady J? Nice. Yeah, Reed, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun, the Van Fest. You want 2 for 10? Nice. Okay, so yeah, maybe I'll just maybe I'll make another batch and put it on the website at some point. At some point. One thing at a time. I have a tendency to overwhelm myself. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this, and before I know it, I'm like, I get kind of stuck because I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't know where to begin. So right now I'm doing the Van Fest. I'm starting up the recipe cards, getting my stitches removed, and there's a few other things, and that's like enough for the month of June. So no lip balm, unless if there's some left over, then that'll be easy to just put those. But in terms of like making a whole nother batch, I'm gonna hold off. But maybe like in the fall or maybe around the holiday season when I do the calendar. You said because it's not just lip balm, beautiful Rowan, it's just like a fine bottle of wine. Your energy, your spirit, your soul go into it. Oh, Sadie. Nice. Thanks. Yeah. Hi, Megita. Oh, Karen, you said you get so excited when I get a shout out from you. Hey, Annie. Good to see you, Annie. I have made candles, Stacy. Actually, I made some strawberry scented candles and I was going to sell them on the website. But I they were tricky and I only made like 5. I made like 10, but they didn't turn out very well and I don't know. I didn't end up posting them, but yeah. Yeah, 20 miles a gallon is very nice. I know. And sometimes even more than that on the highway. That's like an average. Sometimes it even gets like 22. It's really amazing. You love the way I make my coffee? Thanks. I have a few different ways I make it. Lately I've been doing a pour over, but I also have the French press that's up here. Um and then sometimes they'll see the French press and then sometimes when I'm feeling kind of like I don't really want to like um I have this. This is for tea, but sometimes I'll coffee it that too. But I have a pour over. Hi, LM. You said you're from Mexico. Say hi to Ruby for me. I will. Hey, Rubes. Hi from LM. She is tired. I thought I'm surprised she was up earlier because we did a lot of walking. I wanted her nice and relaxed. Hi, Dream to Be from Illinois. And CC Castro, you just got done making dinner. What'd you make for dinner? Oh, thank you, Tina. You said watching your videos help me in practicing your mindfulness. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I can help with that. I'm gonna scroll. You said hi from Wichita Falls. I don't usually add sugar. I try not to add too much sugar. Um, Once in a while I'll add a little bit of sugar, but it's maybe every like 6th cup of coffee. I don't generally like to put sugar in my coffee. So, uh, once in a while, I don't know, I just want to like mix it up. So, but no, I usually just do whole milk and I like kind of like a dark coffee. I'm going to scroll because I don't want to get too far behind. There we go. Chicken. Okay, CC Castro. Homemade chicken pot pie. I just asked you. Perfect timing. That sounds delicious. Have I ever been to South Carolina? I have, Jolie. I have. Let's see. Where did I go to in South Carolina? I don't remember. I know I went to the Outer Banks and I think I drove along the coast. When I was younger, I had an aunt and uncle that lived in South Carolina, and so I spent some time there. I can't remember where off the top of my head. Um, but that was many years ago. And then I drove through it and went down the coast a little bit, and ended up in Savannah. That's Georgia, but I can't remember. I don't think I spent long in South Carolina. I wouldn't mind going back. It's beautiful, especially during the fall. Yeah, I bet. Ooh, tacos for dinner. Hi, Velda. Thank you, Catherine. You like my hair? Chrissy's Vibe said hello, Rowan and Ruby watching from Toronto. Nice, Canada. Hey, David, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I like the emoji. You always have a fun, is that a sticker? A super sticker? An emoji? Hi, Fancy Clancy. And Kevin, you said, what's cooking? Not much right now, and I'm drinking water. It's a little warm, and I'm having water. And there's nothing on the stove. I was gonna maybe make some, I don't know, tea or something, but it's a little warm, so I have the AC on actually. And earlier, I had some leftovers. I had 2 fried eggs, and then I had some leftover tofu with like a butter simmer sauce, like a curry simmer sauce, butter chicken, but I didn't do chicken in it. I did tofu. And so I had that for dinner last night and I had a little left over for lunch. And I don't know what later. I'm not particularly hungry right now. Maybe a salad. Hi, Barbara. and Ada. You're doing pork chops for dinner? Nice. What do you do with your pork chops and how do you cook them? I don't know if I've ever cooked pork chops. I was a vegetarian for a long time and then I didn't eat I ate chicken and fish, but not pork, but I started eating pork like maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe a little more, but more like bacon. And now I don't have it too often. And I had pork chops. My mom would make pork chops growing up, but I never cooked them. Ooh, butter and heavy cream and chocolate caramel electrolytes in your coffee? That sounds amazing. That sounds like a dessert in a cup. Oh, how I hit my head. Yeah, I didn't. It's called like a pilar cyst. And so it was growing and I just had it I have stitches. I have 4 stitches there. So that's that. I don't know if you guys it's not too noticeable, but yeah. So that's was just a few days ago. That's one reason it'll be a couple days until the video. So I wanted to go live and hang out with you guys. Hey Kimberly, how's it going? Turkey meatloaf sounds good. Ooh, Greenville, South Carolina, nice. I don't think I've been to Wales, Karen. I went to the UK and up to I went to London and then up to Scotland and then over to Ireland. And I think Wales is like west of London, like towards the Irish coast, but like I think. I would love to though. I've heard it's beautiful. I've heard that part of I've heard it's beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say. Although I really want to go back to Ireland. Hey T and she. You said hi Rowan, love you. Shout out to Stephanie, please. Hi. Hi T and she and Stephanie. Lisa W from Texas said hi from Texas. And oh yeah, thanks, you guys are. And Kathy said hi from Indiana. Oh, you said love the videos, they're soothing. Love my laugh. Thanks. I'm glad I can be smoothing. Smoothing. Soothing. Spaghetti with meat and mushroom sauce. Yum. Hi Trish. And Moonsea Lou. Yeah, I'll check. I might do a short. That's a good idea, Rhonda. Like a short at the Van Fest. I could do that. Yeah. You're so excited for me going to the Van Fest? Thanks. I know. Ah! I got the tickets like 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah. So it's coming up. It's exciting. Hugs to Ruby and you from Emenclaw. Having burgers and asparagus from Yakima for dinner. That sounds so good. Burgers and asparagus. That sounds delicious, actually. You're a couple hours from Toronto, Kyra? Nice. I hope to get there, too. Yeah, the super stickers. Yes. You had fried eggs and cinnamon bread. Yum. You're from Toronto, too, Kevin? Nice. I talk instead of typing into the phone. Sometimes it doesn't pick me up, right? So forgive me if it doesn't sound right. It probably did. Oh, that's okay. Deborah, that's okay. You made it to the live, Debbie. Denise, you said you're eating seafood for dinner? Nice. How do I run the lights and stuff? You may have missed it. Like in my van, I have a battery under the bed. On one side is the batteries. On that side, if you under the bed, I got caught. I'm charging the phone. It got caught on my bracelet. Then there's the drawers, and then on the other side is a water tank. So that side has a 22-gallon water tank. It's not that big, but it's enough. And then the drawers, and then there's a space behind. There's a garage space back there, and I have room for 4 fairly large totes and then some extra space too. And then so there's a big battery bank. It's EcoFlow, and I have 3 100-watt solar panels on the roof that help keep the batteries charged. And I also have an alternator charger, so when I'm driving, it charges. The solar panels, so max it would be like 300 watts that it would be inputting to recharge my battery bank. Um, that's if like I'm under direct sun, and it's been getting about 2:30. So just when the van's like right now, might be a little less than that because it's getting later in the day. When I'm driving or running the car, that charges about 450 to 500 watts that way. So while I'm driving, I'm recharging my battery bank. The solar does it. And then also I can plug in at like a campground and I can recharge that way. And so right now the AC's on and it's going to be drawing about 400 and something watts, 450. The lights don't draw that much, and it's my refrigerator runs off electric. Um, some people have propane fridges. I don't. I have a propane stove and oven, and I have a propane hot water heater, but I also heat the water off the engine. When I drive, it heats the water. So if I really need to use hot water, I'll just like do dishes or a shower or whatever after a long drive. So I don't really use the propane for the hot water. It's really just the stove. And I have a 1 gallon propane tank. It's not that big, but it lasts me about a month. And then to refill it, I just go to like Tractor and you just drive up and they fill it and they give you a little thing and you go inside and you pay for it. And it's like $3 because it's so small. And I just do that about once a month. And those Tractor Supplies are all over. So that's kind of like the workings of the van. And I've showed it before. I don't know that I want to like. I have my electric panel is there. It's behind. If I move those jars and open this up, there's an electric panel, and it would show how much I'm pulling from the battery right now. And before I turned the AC on, it was at about 63%. So it's probably dropped down a little bit because it's pulling more than the solar is bringing in. But yeah. Deborah, you said you tried to, I don't think there's ever California. You're glad to be a part of it. Second time in your life. Yeah, you said that you were talking into it. I still am not quite sure what you're saying. I tried to text you or go do this 3 times, and every time it said it. I don't think you get it. Anyway, there's ever California. I'm glad to be a part of it. Second time in my life. Um, cool. Yeah, you're saying if I'm in California, you're glad to be a part of it, like if I did like a meetup or something in California. um I'm not sure. Maybe try one more time to get the comment. Whistling Duck Designs, thank you. Whistling Duck Designs, thank you for the super chat and a super sticker there too. And I could read this one. It says, thanks for being you. Thank you for being you, and I appreciate the super chat. Yeah. You like pork steaks better? Oh, what's the difference between a pork chop and a pork steak? Yeah, I thought so. Blessed beyond measure. I thought so. That bulletproof coffee. I was like, that sounds like MCT oil and stuff. I was like with the butter in there. That sounds good. I'll have to try that sometime. Shake and bake your pork chops with applesauce. My mom would do the pork chops with shake and bake. I remember that. Yeah. Yep. The shake and bake with the pork chops. I remember that was a treat. That was a treat for us. You pan fry it very quick. You put cream of mushroom soup and simmer for 20 minutes. Ooh, now we're talking. I feel like anything with cream of mushroom soup is good. That's like the foundation of something yummy right there. Yeah. Hi, Sherry Pfaff Art Paintbrushed. Hello. I think I'm probably behind, so I'm gonna scroll in a minute, but I want to read Kimberly's comment. It said, it's going great. Your garden all planted and you're a happy girl. You're happy to see you too, Kimberly. And I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad your family's well and the garden's planted. Woohoo! That's exciting. I remember you were talking about that earlier, so I'm glad it's going well. I'm scrolling down because I don't want to get too far behind you guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, pork chop has a bone and steak doesn't? Okay. Pork steaks are thinner and have a little more fat, so it doesn't get as dry. Okay. Lake Life couple Adam is from Alaska, Anchorage. He can tell you anything you need to know about Alaska. Wife Sherry and Captain America, very cute, great people. She's from Indiana. Nice. Yeah, see, I I don't know. I think the drive is a little intimidating too, although I thought it would be fun to see bears. I know a lot of times people see bears on the drive up there, so that part would be fun. But I want to spend a long time, not a long time, but I mean, maybe. I don't want to feel rushed in Alaska. I don't want to drive all the way up there and then feel rushed. And I do plan on being in New England in the fall. Yeah, so I don't know that there would be enough time to do justice to Alaska this year. So that's why I decided to hold off. Yeah. Oh yeah, Patreon. Woohoo! Patreon's fun. Patreon's a good place for we have lives. It's a lot smaller, so there's more in-person connection, and I do meetups in person with Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, Patreon's a good place for that. Yeah, and the lives. It's just a smaller community, but I go live here too. We hang out here too. Annie, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You said have fun at VanFest. Thanks. I think it'll be fun. I'm a little nervous, but I think it'll be fun. I'm not nervous because like I don't think it'll be fun. I'm nervous because it's out of my comfort zone a little bit. And people ask me all the time, they're like, don't you get scared? And I'm like, no, it's weird stuff that gets me scared. So this is an example of where I get a little scared. I don't get scared being out in the woods or like parking in new areas. I get scared at big social events because it can be overwhelming. So, but hey, it's okay to be scared. Do it anyway, right? Yeah. Hi, Tobalso. Right. We're talking about food. Yeah. Harley Visor, where's VanFest? It's Coombs, British Columbia. It's called West Coast Van Fest 2026. And it's next weekend. You said bears are fun. Well, I think like they can be. I think I don't know, I always had kind of a cool association with them, but I think sometimes they can be a little ferocious. It sounds like lately they're getting less tolerant of humans. Yeah. Experience Alaska, don't run through it. That's what I'm thinking, Birdie. Hey, Birdie. Van stock. I know it's going to be money and a long, long drive. We'll be a little nervous. Yeah. V Lynn. I was thinking about van stock in Alaska too. I really was. I think that's why I was quick to be like, yeah, I'll go to this Van Fest because I already wanted to do something like that. I just don't think I'll make it up to Alaska for this year. But if you go, I'm so curious to see how it goes. And it's a lot of money and a long drive to get there. Yeah. I think it'd be worth it though. If you have time. It is a long, long drive. I just feel like I'd have like 2 weeks and then I'd have to turn around and go back. I'd rather have like 2 months to spend up there. Hi, Bussa Move. Yeah, we talk sharks on Patreon. Which sharks are nice? That's what we're. What kind of sharks are nice? Hi, hello, Chibi. Good to see you both. Hope you're well. What are your plans for the summer? You're going to a water park with friends. Fun. That's exciting. Water parks are fun. What are my plans for the summer? I'm going to VanFest next weekend. It's in British Columbia. It's like 3.5 days. That'll be fun. And then after that, I'm gonna make my way to New England. Um, and yeah, I might do a couple Patreon meetups on the way there. That'll be fun. Um, yeah, that's my plans, to get outside a lot and to walk around and explore with Ruby a lot and try to go swimming a lot. Quickly. Well, which is like just north of Washington. So that actually is like, I don't know, a 6-hour drive. It's like a ferry or a drive. I'm going to Vancouver Island. So there's multiple ways to get there. Um, yeah. Alaska is like a much longer drive because, yeah. So I'm going to the very bottom part of Canada, just on the other side of the US border. Yep. Sherry, you said, could I wish your grandson, Spencer, a happy 10th birthday? You were going to surprise him with it? Yeah. Happy birthday, Spencer. Happy birthday to you. Happy 10th birthday. I hope it's wonderful. And may you have a great year, Spencer. You watch me in the woods at night and you're nervous for me, Tina? Are you nervous for me going to Van Fest with all the people? Social anxiety is so much. Yeah, it gets your throat. You get it? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What is next weekend? Oh, the Van Fest. Yeah. You'll do great at Van Fest. You're allowed your privacy. I know. I was like, well, as long as I have my window covers and my headphones and like my earplugs, I can go like hide out. Put up all the window covers, put the headphones in, and be like, I'm just gonna take a little time to decompress. No, we'll see. We'll see. I think it's gonna be all fun. Yeah. Hey, PJ. Hi, Sunny Jim. Here's Rubes. Ruby is sleepy. Oh, a roadside salmon bake. That sounds delicious, Diana. You said if I go to Alaska, make sure I stop and have a roadside salmon bake. Yum. I'm actually going to turn the air conditioner off. Okay. That sounds delicious. You've taken something for your back. You're getting sleepy. Please let. Oh, there's Ruby. Well, have a good night, Kevin. Oh, now I'm going to turn the fan on because now there's no noise, and I actually like having like the white noise. Yeah, I'm going to Vancouver Island. Thank you, Sherry. You completely understand. You said your pal Wit. That's why you chickened out, but you'd love to meet me, Chrome, Emmy, and Nate. Yeah, I'm excited to meet people too. Um, yeah, and if anybody is here that will be there, feel free to say hi to me at the Van Fest. It's way out of my comfort zone, but I'm coming ready. I'm coming with my smile and my hellos and coming prepared to socialize. So yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe next year, and maybe I can share my experience with you, your pal. And that way maybe you'll be like, okay, cool. I think it's the first one that they're doing, so we'll see. Oh yeah, double click to like the live. Woohoo! Thanks, David, for that reminder. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Esperanza. You said hello, Rowan and beautiful Ruby. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Van Fest, it's $175 for the weekend. And so that includes the camping for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 nights of camping, the tickets to get in there. And I paid just a little bit more to be able to vend. So I'm hoping I can sell enough to make back the cost of going there. That's kind of my hope. Maybe a little extra. How tall is my van? You know, I just figured it out, Whistling Duck Designs. It is 9.5 feet. Yeah, I didn't know. And I tried to like measure with my phone at one point, but where was I? And I asked them to measure it. I don't remember, but yeah, it's 9.5 feet. Yep. Oh yeah, PJ, you wanted to go to the Van Fest. You wanted to go, but you couldn't get your act together and get a passport. I think you can use an enhanced ID too if you have an enhanced ID. I have one of those, but I also have my passport, and so yeah, um, yeah. Not many, but nurse sharks are lovers. Yes, nurse sharks are one of those the friendly ones. You're from Greenville, South Carolina too, Jolie? Nice. Hi, Wendy. New England is cooler. Yeah. Hammer sharks. That's what I thought. I thought hammer sharks were nice. Apparently, they're not. That's what I thought. Apparently, they bite people. Yep. And I thought bull sharks for some reason. And I guess the majority of attacks are by bull sharks. So I had that wrong in my mind. Yeah. Nurse sharks. Those are the ones. And then maybe there's like tiny little ones. Those might be nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bar Harbor, Maine. Yeah. Um yeah. PJ, I do. Yes. Yeah, I'm hoping to get up to Maine too this fall. Up to Maine. Um maybe if I get out there towards the end of the summer because it's a little cooler. Yes, the lady aka Robin. That's Van Toys Off-Road and Van Fest is in Coombs or however you spell it. That is how you spell it. And that's the one I'll be going to. Yep. Thanks, guys. You said have fun. It's cool. A lot of you people, there's a lot of overlap. A lot of you guys, yeah, that's cool. I like to see the overlap. You love my comforter? Thank you. That was a gift. How do I color my hair in the van without getting it all over? Planet Fitness. Sunny Gem above Vermont. Yeah, Maine is above Vermont. You're turning me on the TV, Birdie. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna scroll. Let's see. Michelle Gilmore, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Michelle. Oh, whale sharks? Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, Birdie. Whale sharks. You said they only eat plankton. They're big too, right? Those. That's the one I was thinking of. And they have the spots, right? They have spots. Breezy Grammy, you said, hi, Rowan and Ruby from Eastern Maine. Hello. And karaoke, hello. You said you're from Oconee County, South Carolina. Nice. Yeah, shark stats. We're talking about sharks and Van Fest. Yeah. Um oh good, I'm pretty much caught up. Deborah, you said lots of love and kisses to Ruby. Laugh, live, and love out loud every day with those pets of yours. Yeah. She's pretty wiped out. But we had a lot of fun earlier at the DOGPARK. Oh, thank you, Amy. You said I adore you and I inspire you with my travels. Thanks. I'm glad I can be an inspiration. You've been a subscriber of Chrome's for a long time and Cat Lady Van as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting them. Yep. Whale sharks are nice and pretty speckled pattern. Yes, inspiration led. That's what I'm thinking. They're really pretty. They're like a dark, like charcoal blue gray kind of with white spots, right? And they like a kind of a flat. They don't look like they'd be mean. They look very gentle. Like that they're like it's kind of flat like this. Like it's not like this kind of a mouth. It's like this, I think. Whale sharks. Yeah. What am I selling at VanFest? I'm selling some lip balm. I have two kinds. This one is wild berry. These are my tubes because I had to test it to make sure and a cheesecake, like a berry cheesecake. And this one is less subtle and is more like an Andes candy, like those mints. It's like a vanilla mint kind of yummy. And I'm also have about 10 hats that will be for sale. I am going to bring some t-shirts, maybe some hoodies. I have some patches, some stickers, and I have a few other ideas too. But like small craft items. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that'll be there. And I don't know. I we'll see how that goes. I was just gonna set up the awning and a little table of my van. I have an awning on my van. And so I was gonna set that up, set up a little table, set up a little chair, my little camping chair, and have some baskets and maybe like hang a few things. We'll see. It's my first time doing this kind of thing. So, well, since I was like a lot younger. Yeah. Jan Zimmerman said, "Howdy from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Hello." Amy, you said, "Am I going anywhere special this summer?" I'm going to British Columbia next weekend. I'm excited for that. David, thank you. Thank you, David. Woohoo! The super sticker again. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Happy to see you too, Peggy. Hello, Butter Beanhead. You love Ruby, Jan? Oh, from New Zealand. Nice. I'd love to get to New Zealand someday. I like to crochet, and I think that there's a lot of yarn, a lot of like sheep, I think, in New Zealand. So it'd be fun to like, I don't know, maybe go like help out on a sheep farm or something and like work with wool. I've never like been a part of that whole process. That might be kind of fun. Thank you, Cindy Lou Who. Cindy Lou Who, how are you? I feel like it's been a while. You said, "I agree. You're a huge inspiration. You make me want to do more with my life." Oh, thanks. Inspiration. Kyra, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Kyra. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, and at the Van Fest. So I'm hoping that I'll make that back and maybe my ticket as well. That would be cool. That's my goal, but maybe more. Um, but yeah, the tubes are made of paper. They're like cardboard. Um, yeah, this one's been in my pocket. Um, yeah, they're cardboard tubes. And they're a little like larger than like a normal lip balm. Like a little like I don't know. I think they're 2.25 ounces. It'll be held in British Columbia, Coombs, Vancouver Island. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hi, Christine, watching from Flagstaff, Arizona. Nice. And Aquarius Rising, good morning. And you're watching from Georgia, Amy? Yeah, far, but I think that they're gonna do it. There's Van Fests all over too. This just somebody, uh, a Patreon member invited me. She's also a channel. She's on the channel here too, and she reached out, and I was like, you know what? Let me look into this. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be in the general area around that time. Like, let me go for it. Why not? So, yeah. I'm excited because I've wanting to do more things like this and reach out and make more connections and stuff like that. So, um, But there are more van fests, and maybe you can go musical note another year, maybe next year. You said it's far from you. Yeah, maybe next year. No, nurse sharks are not bad. You're a retired nurse, Peggy. No, nurse sharks are nice sharks. Nurse sharks. I think there's maybe mixed opinions about hammerhead sharks. I thought they were nice, but I heard that they bite. I don't know. Hi, Susie. Said hi, R&R. Good to see you on. Thanks. Good to see you too. Christine said hello, watching from Flagstaff. Yeah. Thank you, David. I'll do awesome. I'm hoping I don't like have a panic attack. But I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I'll be like so many people. Ah! Yeah, but I have my van. I can come hang out in here. Oh, hugs to Rubes. Hi, Ashley. Yeah, oh look. You flipped over, Rubes. I am going to Victoria. Yes, yes, Deborah. I'm excited. Yeah. Coffee Bean Queen. You said watching from Central Oregon. Nice. I like your name. Thank you, Blessed Beyond Measure. Safe travels. Have a great time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Ruby's doing. She's sleeping. We did our steps today and woke up really early and went to get a nice a dog park, and then went to another one before this live. So I did one. We got a nice long walk in before Patreon live, and now um another nice long walk. So she's nice and worn out, and I got my steps in. I looked that up. Delady, aka Robin. You said, what am I going to do about my propane? They always ask at customs. I just looked that up. So my propane is only 1 gallon, and it's because on the ferry, I think they'll ask. And I was like, I had like a nervous moment. I was like, what if that's going to be an issue? But I don't think it will be. Maybe it's like worth trying to reach out to the ferry or something. But it's it's outside the van, so it doesn't count for, like, I guess there's a certain like limit, and so it doesn't count, and it's only 1 gallon, and it's under mounted. So I think it should be fine. I have to shut all the valves off. So I have one valve here that's an on and off. It's in my video, sometimes you see it. It's like there's another light. It looks like this. But it makes that beep. So that's the propane on and off. But I think I have to go underneath and like turn it off as well before pulling up to the customs, I think. Although I'm talking about the ferry and not customs. I don't know. We'll see. I have to do a little more research. I think it'll be okay. Um, Worst case, I guess, would be that I have to like empty it, but I think I can just turn the valve all the way off and that should be fine. I was nervous about that though too. Yeah. Manon LaForce, hi. Frida Smith. You said hi, R&R, watching from Ireland. Nice. Aw. Or Fred. Is it Fred or is it Frida? Fred. A. Smith. And Mary from Florida. Hello. You like the curtain, Susie? Thanks. Yeah. Those are a little trickier to see. Ruby's foot is like, she like kicked it over. Those feel like I might try to like switch them up a little bit, but these I'm really happy with these here. They kind of soften this area. Oh yeah, 285 likes. Woohoo! Ruby's all stretched out. Ruby does, yeah, I'm gonna keep Ruby's channel up. I know I'm overdue for on there, but yeah, but I'll keep it up and I'll keep it going. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby still has her channel. Hi, Patty. Yeah, it's a larger circumference for the lip balm. Hi, PJ Pug Life. He said hello, y'all from New York. Christine, you're watching from Arizona. And hello from the Gulf of Mississippi. Nice. Upper Michigan. Woohoo! I love hearing where you guys are all from. That's cool. Oh, your back spasms are kicking in. Gotta go walk. Yes. Have a good walk, Birdie. Danelle said hi from Miami. Wait, Miami, Arizona? I wasn't expecting that. I've never heard of Miami, Arizona. That's cool. Miami, Arizona. Hi, Darlene. Thank you. You said my home is so lovely. Musical note. You said you'd like to support me buying some of those lip gloss. How can I order some? Well, if I have any left over after the Van Fest, then I'll put it on the website and I'll make a post about that. It may sell out. I have 40 tubes. Um, so that's one way. And then I'll make another batch. Um, yeah, it's nice. I'll make another batch, but it might not be for another month or two. And I'll make that batch specifically to put up on the website. But thank you for wanting to support in buying some lip gloss. That's awesome. And it will be available at some point. If not after the Van Fest, then in a couple months I'll put another batch up. And I may just like always have it on stock and it'll just be something available on the website, or I may do it as like a seasonal thing around the holidays. Oh yeah, plant hangers. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas. It's easy to get like frantic and like overwhelm myself about ideas of things to sell. Yeah, but that's a good idea. If I had more time, I could do that. The macrame plant hangers. David said, Birdie, have a great night. Hi, Helen. It's been a bit since I caught a live chat. It has. Good to see you, Helen. Watching from Long Island. Love watching your adventures. Thank you. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Did I have to get a special permit to be able to sell my items? I don't think so. I think I don't know. I didn't even think about that. I don't think so. I think there's probably a certain limit, but I'm going to do a little research and figure out and make sure that whatever I need to do, I'm going to do. But I think I'm good. That's good news about the sharks, whale sharks and nurse sharks. There are nice sharks out there. You should do quartzite sometime. Yes. Well, maybe after doing this, I'll be more open to quartzite. Um, we'll see. Well, who knows? Maybe next year. I have been to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Yeah, a couple times. I haven't been to northern Mississippi, but I've driven along the Gulf Coast. Thank you, Whitney. Said the curtains are looking nice. Oh yeah. I'll try Kimberly, yes, if you are still interested in a sticker, I had said through the end of May. So, but yeah, if you get that to me soon. I just won't be in around the PO box pretty soon. That's why I gave that deadline. I won't be around the PO box to pick up the envelopes that you guys send me. So I kind of want to wrap that up. And the PO box can forward me mail, so I do plan on doing that like once in a while, but I'm gonna kind of like I might even pull it down off the channel for a little bit just because I'm not gonna be around. But there's you still have a little window of time. So yeah, if you get me your envelope, I will get you a sticker. And that's for anybody else in here. I know I said through the end of May, but there are a few more stickers. I am going to bring some of those stickers and give them away at the Van Fest, but I'll put a few aside in case anybody here wants to send a self-addressed envelope to the PO box that's listed on the channel. I'll keep that open for just a little bit longer. Um, yeah, and I did mail out a third batch of stickers just earlier what is it today? Sunday? I don't know, maybe Wednesday. I did a third batch of stickers. So it does take me a few weeks to get those going, but I think I've mailed out all of them that I have so far. Thank you, Rhonda. You said Godspeed. Yes. Okay, Dill Lady. Yeah, you said I don't think you need a permit to sell your items at the Van Fest. It is a private event, so to speak. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Hey, not me. How are you? Good to see you. You said hello, glad you're doing well. Thank you. How are you doing? Patreon, yeah, Patreon had a huge shark talk. Yep, and mountain lions. Oh yeah, don't get me started on mountain lions now. I could spend a long time talking. I'm like low key obsessed with mountain lions. I used to be like, oh, I want to see one. Now it's like I'm a little nervous about them because they're a lot more common in the Northwest than they were in New England. So now I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I don't want to see one. I used to be like, oh, I can't wait to see one of these days. Now I'm like, I don't know if I ever want to see one. Maybe from the van. Oh, you have bassets, Diana? You said you're going to take your bassets out and go to bed early. Love to you and Ruby. Love to you as well. And your bassets. That's so cool. Ruby's got apparently 13% basset hound. Deborah said, please give Ruby lots of kisses and lots of love. I will. I will. Right. Did Ruby hear that? I'm behind on the comments. That was a while ago. Yeah. They always ask you if you have propane getting on the ferry. Yeah. Um, yep, I looked that up and I'm gonna say, I mean, I looked that up that what they'll ask is if I have it and like the valve, I'll shut that off. And I was worried that they'd be like, no propane, no propane tanks, any of that, but I think I'll be fine. It's an undermount under the van and it's 1 gallon and I'll shut I don't know what it's called, but whatever that valve is that is on there. Yeah. Annie P, you said good night, everyone. Rowan, you will do great at Van Fest. Can't wait for the stories from it. Thank you. Thanks for coming on and saying hi, Annie. It's good to see you. And have a wonderful night. Hi, Emmy Ollie. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. Hi, Tina. Peggy, you said, I understand. I deal with anxiety too, especially in crowds and new situations. You'll say a prayer for me. Honestly, is it next Saturday? It is Thursday through Sunday. So yeah, thanks. I think it'll be fine. I just have to acknowledge that it has the potential to uh be outside of it is outside of my comfort zone. It's like meeting, but I think it's gonna be really fun. I think it's gonna be fun. Um, I probably will feel a little exhausted after, like socially exhausted. Socializing is fun and exhausting for me, so I might feel a little exhausted. But I'm really excited, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm excited that that this person, the Patreon person, reached out and invited me. That was really cool. So yeah, I think all around it'll be a good time. Ruby looks so comfy. Yeah. Oh, not too late, Dee Dee. I was just talking about that. Not too late for the sticker. Yeah, hello, Manon. We'll do a close up. Frida, as in Frida. Okay, I got it. I got it. That's what I thought. And then I was like, wait, is it Fred? No, it's Frida from Ireland. Nice. And Tina, you said come visit the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I'll be there again for sure. And Susan, hello from Arkansas. Yeah, Ruby is wiped out. Let's go bother her. And Sweetie in Tennessee. And Jasmine, hello. Hi from Egypt. Happy you can catch the live. Hi, Jasmine. And Patty from Arkansas. Hey, Victoria Joy. Good to see you. Susan said, "Hi, everyone. It's nice to catch a live." That's how your dog gets after a dog park or just a walk. Yes, especially if the weather's like at all warm. I've noticed if it wasn't warm, she might not be like she's like, yeah. Let's go bother her. It'll be fun. David said, "Hi, Victoria. How are you, Victoria?" Let's bother her a little bit. Yep, we're coming to bother you, Rubes. Did you have fun at the dog park, Ruby? She's like, we already went there twice. Now you're just teasing me. Are you tired, Rubes? You're all worn out from the dog park? Oh, Rubes. We love you, Ruby. We love you. We love you, Rubes. Yep, she's all nice and tired. Yeah. I think I could go for another walk, though, actually. You want to go back to the dog park, Rubes? Her ears perked up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 296. What? 320 likes now. Look up, said, hi, Rowan. Hey, Rita from Connecticut. How's it going? It's going well. How are you doing, Rita? Musical note said, thank you. I love lip glosses. Yeah, there'll be more. This is kind of like a trial. I mean, it's not my first time ever making lip gloss, lip balm, but I haven't sold any in a while, so there'll be more. It's called wild berry. It's kind of like a blackberry. It's a berry blend, butterbean head. Yeah. Berry blend, and then there's forest mint. Is it BB for you? Hi BB from Hood River, Oregon. How's it going? Oh yeah, hurricane season in the Gulf Coast. I ever experienced a hurricane? Well, almost a few times. And yes, a very mild hurricane growing up in New England. There were a couple, it was weird and it was like unusual and they didn't really amount to much. But I remember we taped up the windows and stuff. I think that was in the 90s. Um, I've never been in a really major hurricane, but almost in Florida there was a tornado watch and it was part of a hurricane, but it wasn't like it. It was like a category 5 that went down, but it was like the tornadoes were the worst part. So it had reduced. The hurricane like reduced by the time it got there. Thank you, Victoria Joy. Yeah, the little fancy stuff on the side. Woohoo! I don't know if you guys saw it. Thanks. She said my hair looks amazing. Thank you. Cynthia, hello. And Sue Schwab. Oh, yeah, 302, 340 now. Woohoo! And 333 people in the live. Nice. Oh, cat toys out of yarn. Yes, that's a good idea. There's so much stuff to make. That's the thing. Oh, I'll show you a hat, but I have to undo the hat. I am working on this. I do have a hat I'm working on. I'll probably have around 10 hats for sale there. But I think this one, I think the shape is a little weird, so I'm probably going to unravel it. It just, I don't know, it's just a little funny shaped. It's not really the shape I like. Um, we'll see. I think it needs to go in a little more gradually. But yeah, that'll be for sale. Um, cat toys though, yeah, that would be fun. Boone, you said have a very blessed week, everyone. God bless. Dinner done. Enjoy your dinner, Boone. Peggy is from Hermiston, Oregon. You watched a 2-year-old video the other day when I first got Ruby. She was just a pup. It was a really good video. You really enjoyed it. Nice, Cynthia. That was it the one where I first got her and I was playing the ukulele? I still watch that sometimes and I'm like, that was such a like that was right when I found out like my mom wasn't doing so well. And I had just gotten Ruby and then found out about my like it was like and so I think I mentioned grief in that at one point, but um it was also so beautiful to have Ruby and so sweet and it was like all this like joy in my heart and also like it was just a lot of feelings. Yeah. And look at her now. Look at you now, Rubes. She was like the size of her head. She was only 5.5 weeks when I got her. She was so little. Liz, you said good evening, Rowan and Ruby. Love from Michigan. Cool, Kimberly. Send it out. I'll get you a sticker. I'll put one aside for you. David, thank you. Thank you. And look at this, the hippo. Woo! Woo! Looks like it's throwing SpaghettiOs. You guys remember SpaghettiOs? Jan Zimmerman, thank you. You said, may you and Ruby receive God's richest blessings. Thank you. And you as well. Another fun super sticker. I know they are fun. That is a fun one. That one's, I was just thinking about SpaghettiOs. Did anybody else like SpaghettiOs with Parmesan cheese on top? Mega Derek said, hugs between now and whenever you end your live broadcast. Thanks. Yeah, we'll have to do a hug in a minute, you guys. And one for Ruby, too. We'll go bother Ruby again. Yeah. Christine said, Rowan, after VanFest, am I going back to the US or are you going to drive back through Canada? I have to go get the stitches out. So I have to get these stitches out. I have some stitches here. So I have to have the stitches removed. So I'll have that. And then I don't know after that. We'll see. I might go back to Canada. I might hang out in the Northwest for a little bit. I'm making my way towards New England for the fall. I do know that. And probably, I don't know how long I'll be out in New England area. I definitely want to explore and maybe go up into Quebec. You're hoping that once you get moved and settled that I can start working on my stock for VanFest next year. Yes, would love to have your take on it and what it costs. Okay. Yeah. We'll keep chatting about that, PJ. Mary said safe travels and good times for you and Ruby. Thanks. We tried to send a self-addressed envelope to you for the sticker, but it got sent back. Oh no. Did you send it to 2661 North Pearl Street, number 251, Tacoma, Washington 98407? There's still time though. You can still send one out. Tina, you said you're such a great cook. You should whip up and market something organic, healthy for dogs. Ruby chews. I was thinking that about jam, but I think that for food there are different restrictions for like food and stuff. Selling things. I think technically I would have to like make it in a certified kitchen, which I think you can rent a certified kitchen for a day. Like I could do a big batch of jam or something like that. I think it's fine to like give stuff away, but selling something. But I don't know about for dogs, Tina. That's a good idea. I'll have to check into that. Yeah. Sue Schwab, you said keep you and Ruby safe. Thank you. Yeah. No, Ruby's gonna be with my son actually, Lisa. So that's another thing I have to coordinate. Yeah, she's gonna be with my son, which will be fun for him and for her. I feel like I'm already feeling overwhelmed for all the, like the people and stuff, and that it would just be easier. It's not that far, and she'll have fun. So, yeah. And then that's another reason I'm coming right back afterwards to pick her up because I know I'm gonna miss her. But she'll have fun. He'll have fun, and yeah. I think it could be hard. She might get overwhelmed because I think the vans are going to be parked pretty close together. And I'd rather have fun making connections and chatting with people. And, um, you know, I'll miss her, but I think I would spend a lot of time like making sure she got a long enough walk in. And I don't know. I don't know. It was just my call. I was like, you know what? I think it'll be easier. Maybe next year if it's something I want to go back and do again. I just got to kind of feel it out. So, yeah. Right. After being in the great Pacific Northwest, how do I handle the humidity and bugs back east? Well, that's why I'm like maybe I'm not in a rush to get out there. Maybe I'm not in a big hurry to go to New England right now cuz yeah, the mosquitoes, the humidity, I mean, the Pacific Northwest is really nice until it gets smoky, like the wildfires and stuff, but that's not usually till like mid-July. So we'll see. We'll see. I might be in this area till mid-July just because of the weather. It gets cool at night. It gets down to like 40s, 50s still right now. That's amazing. And there aren't too many bugs, like hardly at all. I don't even have bug screens or anything. So yeah. Yeah, she's sleepy, Esperanza. Hi, Lisa. Right, mountain lions. Vendors and third-party vendors operate independently and are responsible for their own products and services. The event organizer is not responsible for vendor transactions, quality, or disputes. Yeah, nice. Debbie, hi Debbie. You said hello, my beautiful friend Rowan and Ruby. Hello. You're gonna start your own YouTube channel soon, PJ? Nice. Two Bassets, Haley and Nicole. Awesome. You know, Jan, I'd like to. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to see about filming at the Van Fest. David said, PJ, I'll subscribe. Thank you, Sue Schwab. You said happy to see, happy Rowan to see you have so many friends. I know. It's amazing. Yeah. I should create a small group of fellow van lifers and keep your meetup small and predictable just for myself. Yeah, I do smaller meetups and like Patreon meetups. Yeah, so this is a bigger one, but I don't know. I'm open to the larger ones. We'll see how it goes. I might be like, okay, that was overwhelming. Too many people all at once, but I'm giving it a go. Yeah. It'll be fun to meet. I've been wanting to meet other van lifers, so I've been trying to do that more. You saw a mountain lion just south of Port Gamble and an even larger bear a couple miles south of that. They were both running across the street. Oh, wow. That's kind of exciting. Good thing they were running across the street and like I'm assuming maybe you were in a car. See, I wouldn't mind that. If I was in a car and it was like running away from me or like in front of the car and then away from me, that would be kind of ideal actually. Yeah. Hi Roberta, friender, for first time seeing you live. Welcome to the live. Um the deep breathing does help. Nice. Yeah, we did some deep breathing on Patreon. I needed it this morning. Thank you, Margot. Have fun at VanFest. You'll do great. Thank you. Yeah, I think I can I could just take some time to myself in the van if need be. Yeah, and you never know who I might meet. Sue Schwab, yeah. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Said anyone who meets me will be lucky. Thank you. Maybe I won't have to participate in all 4 days. Give yourself some time away. Well, I think there's other stuff to do. I think it's going to be fun. It sounds good. They have like a market there and there's a cool like farm stand with produce. So I definitely want to check out like that stuff. It sounds like there might be like local produce and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be good. Anne said hello from Northern Ireland. Nice. More Ireland in the house. Welcome. And Emmy, Ali. Victoria says, David, thanks for your kindness. Yeah, poor Ruby. You're doing well, Victoria Joy? Nice. I know, Rubes. Yeah, there she is again. Yeah. I'm gonna scroll down. Oh, Carolyn from the Dominica and the Caribbean. Nice. I'm gonna scroll down just because I think I got behind the comments. Oh, I don't want to scroll past. There's a oh, Folky J. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You said hopefully this will cover your copay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Yeah. This is an amazing community. Yeah. I'm gonna scroll down here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I was almost all caught up, but now I'm at the if you have more questions, feel free to put them in. I'm all caught up now. Hi, Chris Stiley. Finally caught alive. Welcome to the live. Hello, Pet Ruby. And Owen, you said you're hi from New Hampshire? Hello. Yeah, we'll go bother Ruby again in just a minute. Tina, you said I'm so excited about buying a good used van and do a simple build. My first trip has been on my bucket list for a long time. I'm so excited to get to explore the Pacific Northwest. Yes, this is a great area for van life, Tina. Yeah, the weather is very agreeable, and a couple of people mentioned like there aren't a lot of bugs. There are mountain lions, but those are pretty rare to even see. So yeah, um, and there's a lot of wonderful campgrounds, and I don't know, it's pretty van friendly. So hopefully my videos can help you, with show how to navigate the area. So when you do get here, but yeah, that's exciting. Oh yeah, we're at 378 likes. Woohoo! Feel free to hit that like button, you guys. The moment I set foot in Canada, I'll feel peace. I'm excited. I haven't been to Canada in a long time. I have been to Victoria. It was like many years ago. I had both sets of grandparents in Washington, and on one of our visits, we went to Victoria. Um, but I don't remember much. I remember I was with my mom. I don't think my grandparents came. I think we just like took a day trip or something. And then I've spent time in Montreal, but I feel like I have a lot of exploring in Canada to do. I'm excited. And I bet you're right. I may feel peace as soon as I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for it all. Hi, Mountain Sparrow. Jason said, I love listening to the live. Awesome. Thanks for listening and hanging out. I am on a phone. I do everything pretty much on a phone. I do have an iPad, and so I'm able to open up and add the end screens on my videos. So I film, I edit, I upload on my phone. And then at the final stage, I'll go onto my iPad, which has like a keyboard. It's almost like a laptop, but it's an iPad. And I'll open up YouTube Studio and I'll go to edit end screens and I'll put in end screens that way. I can't do that on my phone. So, um, but everything else in my life, pretty much at this point, I do on my phone. I am going to try to start editing. I actually got the iPad so that I could edit because I feel like it's hard on my eyes to edit on the phone. It's like, yeah, it's a lot like on my eyes. So I got the iPad to have a larger area to edit. But when I went to go download my editing app, it downloaded a new copy of it. So I have to reach out to them and be like, how do I have it already on my phone? How do I it's like a whole thing. It's I get easily overwhelmed by technology and I'm like, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, which is my phone. So yeah, on my phone. You said hi from Long Beach, California, Maria. Hello. And Mary Marhar said hi. And Rhonda West said hello from Hey Rowan from Dallas, Texas. And Kim said hello, so glad I got alive. How's Ruby? Ruby's well. Ruby's over here. We had 2 walks today. She's all worn out. If I go to Quebec, would I be interested in doing a Patreon meetup? Yes. Yes, Christine. Absolutely. Yeah, Ruby's relaxing on the bed. On her bed. That's my bed too. David, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, yeah. And the super sticker. Thank you. Hi, Susan. You said, hey, Rowan and Ruby from Indiana and Virginia. Hello, how are you guys? Where's Ruby? Ruby's here. There she is. You had to put your dog down, Amy, on Wednesday. She was your baby since you can't have kids. It was hard to see her go, but she's not in pain anymore. Oh, Amy, it's hard. That is hard. And that's a good perspective to think about it like she's not in pain anymore. But it's hard. And I know she's in your heart. I know by the way you're talking about her. And she's with you, I believe, and in your heart. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard when we have to say goodbye to the ones we love. But I'm glad that she was a part of your life. And thanks for sharing her with us. Christine, you said, David, you are a special and very supportive person. Absolutely. Yes. Another fun Van Fest super sticker. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Virginia said, shout out from the Philippines. Woohoo! Amy, yes. Dee Dee Dreamin said, Amy, sending you heartfelt condolences. Absolutely. Missy said, hello from Arlington, Washington. Hello, Missy. Amy said she had kidney problems and congested heart failure, and her teeth that she had left were getting infected, and they couldn't do surgery because she was too old and small, and she was losing weight. So you're right. She's not in pain. She's not suffering, but it's hard because I'm sure you miss her. Yeah. I'll be thinking of you, Amy. David said, Christine, thank you. And Christina's listening to the live while cooking. Oh, here's Ruby. Somebody outside the van made some noise. Nope, she's springing into action. She's gonna go up here and look it. She went up there. She's gonna go up there. Look, let's spy on her. Oof. She's at her post. We see you, Rubes. We see you, Ruby. She had to go check out whatever noise was happening. Margot said, Amy, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah. You love violet weather, big trees, the greenery, water, the places you go. Aw, Tina. Discs to my heart with increased excitement. I binge watch your videos. Love the places you share with us. Oh, I'm glad I can share them with you. Christine said, Amy, I'm so sorry for your loss. It is heart-wrenching and very empty feeling when we lose our fur babies. Yes. Yeah. I'm sending you a big hug, Amy, and peace to your heart and comfort. Comfort. Not too long, Peggy. Just a couple, just like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I'll be on Vancouver. Because I'll have to go get the stitches out and also pick up Ruby for my son. Yeah. Hi, Perlita. Not eating much for a couple weeks and not eating at all the past 2 days. So we took her in and they suggested we put her down. Yeah. That's hard. How old was she? Oh, cooler weather. I liked violet weather, Tina. I was like, violet weather. That's kind of cool. I thought of like sunset weather, which generally a little cooler at that time of day. So I was thinking cooler, like end of day kind of weather. Blue Harrington said, so sorry to hear, Amy. Yeah. Taco Bell's calling you for dinner, PJ? You all have a great evening. Rowan, have a great time at Van Fest. Tell Amanda that I said hi. I will. I'll have to remember. I was like, PJ from the live says hi, and have enjoy your dinner. That sounds good. Yeah. Oh, 402 likes, David. We got it. Blessed beyond measure says, so sorry, Amy. Yeah, Amy, sorry for the loss of your fur baby. You know, it's heartbreaking. Yeah. Nothing more exciting to go explore in a van conversion. Oh, you converted an old flying doctor's ambulance? That's cool, Monique. That's neat. That's really wide. The space. I would love to see your conversion. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see. I love seeing like different builds and things like that. Um, that's always like a highlight of mine when I do like go to a van meetup or like a van show and tell type thing. Um, so I think that'll be going on here to see other people's like setups and stuff. The builders that I did this one at had kind of like an open house, so I got to see some of the ones that they had done. Smile for Florida. Amy prayers, yes. Lorraine says, hi, Rowan, Raleigh, North Carolina. Muppets and Manilow, you love Canada so much you want to get permanent residency there one day. Your girlfriend is there. I'm saving for a van myself. Nice. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm excited to go to Canada. I bet you can do it. I bet you can if you get permit residence, maybe if your partner's there and you're saving for a van yourself. Nice. What kind of van would you get? Yeah, Ruby is tuck. Well, Jason, not anymore. Ruby is not tuckered out anymore. She's on alert duty. Let's see. Nope. Oh no. Yep, she's tuckered out. Rubes. Yep, she went back to sleep. She was like, yeah, false alarm, but I'll stay up here just in case. Yeah, it is hard to lose our pets and their family. People. Amy says, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Beck, you said my hair looks pretty. Thank you. Blessings to you too. Hi, Barry. Lisa, you said I think we need to talk about the alligators in the Gulf of Mexico. We were talking about alligators earlier. Um, yeah. What's happening with the alligators? Let's get the alligator update. What do I need to know about alligators in the Gulf of Mexico? Sorry, I'm trying to move the table closer. I was reading earlier, I was telling this earlier on the Patreon live that I was reading about how I was looking up alligators in people's houses in Florida, and they were saying like if it's over 4 feet to give them a call, and I was like, well, what if it's like 3.5 feet? I would still want to call somebody and be like, can you come help me with this alligator? That still seems pretty big. I'd want to remove it from my house, but I wouldn't want to remove it. So I would need some help. I'm like, how about like a 1 foot cut off? Maybe a 1 foot alligator. I could probably handle that. I don't even think that. How about any alligator? Yeah. Hi, Nicole from Massachusetts. Regina, you said I'm glowing. Been a fan. Thank you. Been a fan since I was in a van car. You admire my tenacity and my quiet confidence. Thank you. Thanks. Mackenzie River, Oregon says hi. Nice. And blessings from California. Nice. West Coast people. Yeah, there's Ruby. Yeah, double click the screen to like the live. Yeah, Northern California. Yeah. Cece Castro said, oh, Amy, I'm so sorry for your loss. Prayers to you. Yes, it was so hard to see her go out. Hard to see her in pain and getting worse. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby is a good girl. She's a good girl. Yep. She takes her job seriously. She's like, oh, I'll watch out. I'll protect you. I'll at least tell you about what's going on. Frida, boom, 400. Boom, 416. Yeah, and she was like, you guys saw her. She was asleep, so she like popped up from her sleep. So yeah, she's like asleep with one eye open. or one ear open. Do I watch any other van channels? Lately I've been watching, well, I was watching a lot of like healthy, like health stuff this morning. Um, let's see. I like Nomadic Introvert. I've watched her channel for a while. Um, she travels in her Subaru as well as her van and does other travel too. So, um, yeah, and there's a couple other people. I think David mentioned a few people um, that I've watched. I don't know. I've kind of bouncing around. Um, I've been watching some of Chrome's channels, getting ready for the Van Fest because that's new to me. Trying to think. Uh, Linnea and Aquila, although she's building a house, she's not in her van anymore. She was in her van for a long time. Foresty Forest just got a new vehicle, so that's pretty cool to see like that new vehicle. Um, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Those are a few. That's a long list. I could go on and on. Um, but yeah, lately I've been into like health. That's what I most recently was watching. Yeah, Ruby's in charge. Cooking videos are my favorite. Thanks. I'm gonna come out with a cookbook someday. I talked about that a little earlier in the live. I think I might need to turn the AC on. It's getting a little warm in here. Um, your dog will be 7 years old this Tuesday. Ooh, nice. Well, happy birthday to your dog. Ruby Doo is on the job. I think I'm leaving some people out too with the van people, but that's like a rabbit hole. I'll come back to you with that question. Oh gosh, yes. Subsume there are gators that find their way to the beaches. It's usually after heavy rains. So are alligators freshwater, right? They're freshwater? So they're in the Gulf now. That's crazy. It's usually after heavy rains and follow the water from the canals or retention ponding that overflow to the beach. And then they come up on the beach. That's crazy. Yeah. Yes, and Trent the Traveler, Foresty Forest. Yep. Yep. Um, what year is this van? 2015. And I love living in it. Yep. No, I said 2015. 2025. You missed it. What are the circumstances that I have stitches? It's nothing fancy. Like I don't have some story where I was like doing backflips and bumped my head. That would have been cool. But I just had a cyst and it was like it's called like a pilar cyst. My dad had them, so it's been there for years, but it was getting larger and so I just had it removed. Yeah. Yep. And so I have 4 stitches. I don't know. It's in there. Yep. It's kind of gross. But anyway, here's my gross scalp. It's healing though. And yeah, I got them a few days ago and then in about a week and a half I'm going to have them removed. Yeah, I'm okay. Yep, it hurt a little bit. It hurt and it's been a little tender. Um but I'm good and I'm happy to have the cyst out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mary. Yeah. Yep. Um okay, I think I'm behind. Oh, David, thank you. Thank you, David. Ooh, woohoo! The fireworks. Thank you. Wow, David. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Naomi said, I've been watching your videos for a while now. I like to see you and your dog. She sure likes to play with you and her ball. Your name is Naomi, and I live in Freona, Texas. I like to see where you go. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad that you like watching us. And she certainly does like playing with her ball. You got that right. Yeah. She's fun. She's very interactive. She knows how to engage. Like she'll find a ball and she'll like run up like and drop it in front of me. Hey Betty G. Good to see you again. Thank you, Jamie. You said I look well, just checking in from California. Good to see you. Safe travels for next week. Will I film? I think so. I'm not sure yet. That might be like I think so. I think it'd be fun. I was saying with Patreon, I might go live on Patreon while I'm there, but we'll have to see. We'll have to gauge my social battery. I have to pace myself. But I'm thinking I'd like to film if that's okay. Probably when I'll get there, I'll ask and be like, "Hey, um, yeah," and ask about that, I think. Hi from Southern Illinois, Lucinda and Fabian. Hello. And Chasing Travels said, "Hi Rowan, I love your videos. Just purchased a used camper trailer. Scary but doable." Nice. That's exciting. A used camper trailer. Are you gonna make any changes to it? Colorado Lake located. Nice. What state am I located in? Said Missy. I'm in the Pacific Northwest for a while. I kind of bounce around between Oregon, Washington, Northern California. Just drove to Sanford, Florida airport yesterday on our way home and drove over a very long bridge. There were hundreds of alligator heads just hovering on top of the water. Whoa. Okay. So, those of you in Florida, have you seen a rise in alligators? Have you seen like more and heard about more stories about alligators? For those of you that are watching this from Florida, that you're in Florida right now. Hey Cheryl, you said happy Sunday. Yes, good evening, Betty G. Happy Sunday to you too, Cheryl. We call her Bertha. We Monique said we call her Bertha. We have not got to take her very far as she threw a hip, needed a gearbox rebuild, but it's happening soon as diesel is in Oz is still crazy prices. Yeah, gas is a little pricey right now. Um, Saira, greetings from Northern California. Greetings. You just did a revamp? Nice. Tina, you said as an adult, I drove to Monterey, Carmel to check out an upcoming travel nurse assignment, which I didn't take, but so wanted to keep driving north. Yeah, that's a beautiful drive. Carmel north, beautiful. You watch Nomadic Introvert too? Nice, Darlene. Yeah, that's cool. I enjoy her channel a lot. Been watching for a while. 423 likes. Woohoo! 435 now. Oh, we're coming up on 2 hours too. I'm probably gonna be getting off the live. Um, I'm like could feel myself like running out of energy. Like I'm getting tired. It's my second live. I think I went live for 2.5 hours this morning. Starting a van podcast, working on it now. Will be live by next week. Nice, Cheryl. Keep us posted. That's exciting. BB said I miss Bren. Yes, I used to watch Bren's channel too. Yep. Uh, because he was in his car door dashing. Yeah, I know. I hope he's doing well. Stay strong, Bren. Where's the Van Fest going to be? Coombs, BC, British Columbia. Yep, Vancouver Island. I'm excited to check that area out. Yeah. Sarah Foss is a van life with her dog. Okay, yes, I hear her name a few times. I will check her out too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to like make connections with other van lifers and things like that and stuff like that. So, yeah, Sarah Foss is a van lifer with her dog, Koa, at Tats. Stays around the Northwest. Nice. Love Linnea and Malik's. Yeah, Linnea and Nakila. Wonder how Bren's doing Mrs. Videos. Yeah. From Illinois, love your dog. You're brave to travel alone with your dog. Your traveling days are over. I'm 87 years. Wow, Edna, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's so cool. And I'm happy I can share my travels with you. Thanks for coming along. I'm happy I can share things with you. Just flew back from Portland area to see your van build in the That's exciting, Cheryl. It's okay. The typos. Usually I can navigate the typos. Typos. Can I navigate speaking though? I don't know. Lily Bear is 16. We've been together since she was a little one. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I was thinking about that. I'm like, I hope Ruby lives a long, long life. Is Lily Bear a dog? That's pretty old for a dog. Cat, that's like cats, but like that's cool. Lily Bear. We have 444 likes right now. Sarah and Koa. I'll check her out. You enjoy watching My Name is Teo and his adventures with Lars. Yes, he's another one. I've checked out his channel. Yep, My Name is Teo. Yeah, he used to be Winter's Blue. My Name is Teo. Yep, I do too. It's been a while since I've checked out his channel, but now I'm gonna like go check out all these people because I'm probably gonna have like well, I'm probably gonna make lip balm. Actually, I need to film. I was gonna say I'm gonna watch a bunch of other van lifers to get ready to prep me for the van fest, get me in the spirit. But nope, I actually have other things I have to get done. Um yeah, Trent just posted that he's getting off the road full time. He wants to set up roots and have a home. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe it'll be like a balance. David said, Portland, Oregon here. Hello. They're not supposed to get in the Gulf, but they find their way occasionally. Okay, Tina. Yeah, that's sharks in the ocean washing up on beaches. That sounds crazy. I'm surprised the salt water doesn't bother them. Yeah, it's not serious. It's good. Yep. Portland is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Everything's good. The stitches are fine. Yeah, it's just something that had to get done, so no big deal. But that was just a few days ago, so that's why I'm a little behind on like filming and stuff. Jason said I love listening and watching your YouTube videos when I go live. Oh, thanks. David said hi Betty. Shivan said hey Rowan. Yeah, Ruby, I do think she's a beautiful dog as well. Nice you have such a large group tonight. Great to see everyone. Yeah, I feel the same. Join Patreon if you have. Excellent. I agree. Okay, let's see. I think how far behind. But I am gonna get off the live in about 5 minutes. So I scrolled ahead a little bit. I can feel myself getting a little tired. Frida, okay, I think you guys too. Yeah, because I was mentioning it's been about 2 hours. A little over 2 hours actually. And my walk, all my steps, I think, are catching up with me. Your little wiener dog is going to be 18 July 4th. He's going blind and losing his hearing. I dread the day when I have to say goodbye. Oh, is that a picture of him? In your Terry, is that a picture of him? Oh, well, happy early birthday to him. That's exciting. 18. Nice. Hi, Kathy, Florida girl. You're welcome, Frida. You said thanks for a great live. You're signing off for now. Night night. Are you in Ireland, Frida? What time is it there? Thanks for staying up and hanging out. Yeah, double click. If you haven't, double click to like the live. We have 449 likes. Let's bring it up to 450. Why not? Why not? Yeah, Sundays. I usually like to go. This is the time I usually go live. It used to be every Sunday, but then it was every other Sunday. Now it's more like maybe every other Sunday. That's my goal, but um definitely this is kind of like 4 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays is the time I like to go live. So every other Sunday or so. Yeah. 454. Woohoo! Blue Harrington. Yep. Kimberly said, I'm so happy to have watched this live and been able to catch up. Likewise. And keep watering that garden, Kimberly. I'm excited to hear about the updates. Yeah, and I'll keep an eye out for your envelope. Patricia said hello from Anchorage. Yeah. Thank you, Carolyn. You said I did a very good live. Have a good night rest. Thank you. It's been fun to hang out with you guys. Betty said, good night, Ronan Rubes. Amazing support tonight. Absolutely. Tim said, hey, Rowan. Hello. And Jen, you changed your profile picture. Yeah, I've noticed that, Kathy, Florida girl. Yeah. Do I DoorDash anymore? I answered that a little earlier. Not so much. I want to so I can keep my account active. And so I try to every now and then, and actually it's been a little bit since I've DoorDashed. Mostly I do content creation and videos. But I do want to do DoorDashing soon. I could go more into it, but I'm getting tired and I'm ending the live. So yeah, but I talk a little more about that earlier in the live. Sorry, yeah. Really amazed how you can cook and bake delicious foods in your van. Thanks, Esperanza. I know. And so also, if you haven't, there's going to be recipe cards coming out. If you missed this earlier, opened up a membership tier. There's the Ruby Treats, which is kind of Ruby focused with pictures. I still have her channel, but I just don't post very frequently there. So the photos and stuff are there. And then there's another membership tier that has recipe cards as I get them ready for the cookbook someday. So every month I'll put out printable recipe cards in preparation for the cookbook down the road. So if that's something that you're anxious to get your hands on, that'll be available. It's still building momentum, and so I'm just kind of like but that'll be coming soon, the first post on that channel membership tier. So there are those things. I get asked a lot about the cookbook. Peggy said, David, you're a great encourager and cheerleader for Rowan. It makes me smile. She means a lot to many of us. Yeah, David, you're awesome. Victoria Joy, all the mods. There are a few more mods that weren't in here tonight, but I just want to say for anybody watching the replay and the mods that were in here tonight, thank you, mods. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate your support and showing up. I have wonderful mods, and I appreciate you guys. Keisha and Kita as well, and Victoria Joy was in here earlier, and David. I think there are a few more too. Oh, Kimberly. Kimberly, you were in here. I haven't seen you in a while, Kimberly. So yes, Kimberly and all my mods. Thank you. And everybody that's been in here and hanging out. And thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate that. That's gonna help me out with the Van Fest. And just thank you for showing up. Thanks for showing up when I go live and hanging out. And there's a lot of things you could be doing, but you're choosing to spend time and interact with me and with everybody in the chat, and that means a lot. This is we're building community, and it means a lot. It's special. So thanks for spending time with me and with Ruby. We'll check in with Ruby one more time before we go. And also I said we're gonna have a hug, so bring it in. We're gonna have a hug. Well, here we go. Big old hug. Don't step on my toe. Squeeze. My stitches. Ah. No, just playing. And then let's peek at Rubes one more time too before we get off the live. I have this table. It's kind of like in the way, but what are you doing, Rubes? We're saying goodbye to you. Yep. Rubes, we love you, Ruby. We love you, Ruby Doo. Lots of love to you, Rubes. Yeah, you feeling the love, Ruby? All right, you guys. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys soon. There'll be a video coming up soon in a few days with the lip balm. We talked about that, and I'll put the how I make it. I'll put how I make the lip balm in the video. And so it's like Van Fest prep. And then I may or may not film at the Van Fest, but I probably will do a little bit of filming. So, yeah. And I'll see you guys soon. I may go live next Sunday. I may go live. That'd be after the Van Fest, but maybe I could go live and tell you guys about how I survived all the people. Anyway, take care. Lots of love to you all, and thanks for hanging out with me. And everybody have a wonderful night. Okay, bye.